So today's trading started off with us being below that channel that we have been following now for a few months. And we showed a attempted recovery right through here that dropped back down. And we are kind of midway through the channel that I drew going downward. So we can kind of say that we're in a downtrend right now, the last week and a half or so. And we're like midway up through that point. Possible it will head up to the top of that channel. It's possible at that midway point that we're going to be dropping back down. I'm not sure long term what to say here. Sometimes when you break through the bottom of the channel, it continues to drop like that. But sometimes it will come back. So it's just not easy to predict what's going on right now. And that's kind of to be expected. Presidential election year, there's a lot of uncertainty. Just want to be really cautious with trading right now, especially right now. I mean, you always do, I suppose. All right, so, but anyway, short term, because that's what we like to do. Short term, we can see that it looks to me like it's peaked out and it looks like it's going to drop. We have a support not too far below us, which we have been hitting and not going below for a while now, this morning, actually even since last night. And so I do think in the really short term, a short is in order. So I waited for it to dip down. Actually, I kind of accidentally waited that long. It's 8:26 this morning, so it's moving really, really slow. So I was just really cautious getting in, trying to think everything through and watch all my stuff. The other thing to point out that I missed is the RSI right here. The peak is a little bit lower than over here, so I think it's losing momentum, even though it looks like maybe it's heading up. So I do think a short is probably a good thing to do. So I got into a short position right here, and I placed an exit order right at that SMA, one tick above it. And it's interesting, this is actually the screen where it started to go kind of fast at 8:30. I don't know if there was something that came out right then, and a Fed report or whatever, but it started moving really fast and actually dropped below my order and then took it. And then I took my screenshot after it had jumped way back up here again already. And I was really glad that it took it because it started to show signs of wanting to go up, which didn't last real long. And then it dropped again. So it was kind of exciting there for a second. It moved pretty fast. And so now with this great big leg down, trying to figure out where is it going from here. And we can see it more clearly on the 5-minute chart that it looks like it's tipping over and it's broken through that support right there. We are at the support on the 15-minute chart here, so we want to be cautious. But waited for it to go up just a little bit, and I decided that it was probably going to have another leg up, so I got into a long, and I figured it was probably going to get up to that point, which would be a huge trade, but it's actually below the peak over here, so I didn't think it was asking that much, and it would be awesome if it took it. But just to be on the safe side, I put in a stop order right here just in case it decided that it was going to drop after all, and I got stopped out. So that second trade that I made was break even, basically just covering my commissions. All right, so then I watched it for a little bit longer and decided, no, I really do think it's going to go down. So I did a short order there, got in, and it almost immediately dropped down. I put in an exit order kind of at the bottom of the candles that had formed here, not the very lowest, but near the bottom. And that was a decent trade right there. It took it, and that was my third trade. I've made 325, so I just decided to quit. I've got a lot of other things I need to do today, so I'm done with trading for today. Thanks for joining.